Welcome back to the David Pakman Show. I am Farron Cousins from Ring of Fire, sitting in for David Pakman today. The Dixie Fire, ravaging out there in the state of California this week, essentially swallowed up an entire town, the town of Greenville. It was an old mining town, has been around for ages, small population, estimated to be about 1,200, and that fire absolutely incinerated and destroyed the downtown of this area. The Dixie Fire, and of course many homes and all of that, the town is destroyed, much like Paradise was several years ago with that wildfire. And now we have another town that is on the verge of not even existing because of this fire. Dixie Fire has been raging for 3 weeks now. And it is just one of, what are my numbers here? One of 97 wildfires currently in the United States, across 13 different states. We have 97 wildfires right now ravaging the United States, 20,000 active firefighters out there trying to put out the flames. This is climate change. Let's be honest. The heat dome that we saw over the Pacific Northwest earlier this summer, that's climate change. We have such extreme temperatures over on the West Coast, the northern West Coast, that we've literally had billions of sea creatures that have died because of the extreme change in the water temperature. And to make matters worse with the Dixie Fire and other fires, we're having another weather event, strong gusting winds, 30, 40 miles an hour, that is making it difficult for firefighters to be able to get there. And of course, it's making it easier for the fire to spread. And based on the reporting that I've seen, it does appear that this fire, much like the one that destroyed the town of Paradise, was possibly started by faulty equipment from California Energy Company, PG&E. This one, they're saying they believe there was a branch laying on a piece of equipment that could have sparked and then caused the fire. Obviously, it's a little too soon to make bold accusations as to PG&E was definitely at fault for this. First, we got to work on getting the flames out. We've got to conduct the investigations. We've got to figure out what exactly is happening here. So that's what's being reported. Again, can't necessarily make one claim one way or another. But what we do have to acknowledge, the claim we can make, is that extreme events like this, all of these fires, not just the Dixie Fire, this is what climate change looks like. We have watched all through 2021, to be honest with you, as climate change isn't knocking at our door. It's bursting through that door and saying, I am here. Winter Storm Uri in Texas, that was climate change saying, here I am, look at me. The heat dome, here I am. The fires, that of course result from the droughts and the extreme heat. I am here is what climate change is telling us. Now, we have an administration now that understands this. We just went 4 years with an administration that at one point had said that climate change was a hoax by the Chinese. And the Trump administration actively worked to roll back environmental protections, emission reductions, fuel efficiency, all for no other reason than he wanted to undo parts of President Obama's environmental legacy. And Republicans cheered this stuff on. They were happy about it. Oh boy, he's repealing the MAT standard, so there's going to be more mercury in our air. They were happy about these things. But climate change is here. I know. The study from 2018 saying we got 12 years till the worst effects of climate change might not just hit us, but might also become the norm. Well, guess what? That was 3 years ago. that came out. And we essentially had 3 years at that point, and 2 years prior to that, of backpedaling on the issue of climate change. More emissions, even though we had the pandemic last year, global emissions actually still increased. We're not getting better yet, but we can. There is still time. And with an administration that understands the dangers of this, have they gone as far as I want them to on the issue of climate change? Absolutely not. Like, really not even close to what needs to happen. But at least we're finally moving in the right direction. And you can't be upset about that. We can be frustrated that we're not doing everything that needs to be done yet. And that's why we keep pushing, and that's why we keep fighting.